morning, Amma. Good morning. So total time is wasting. Every day it is the problem. Okay, dear students, today let us start this new type study and seventh unit according to academy book, seventh unit. According to NCRT book, it is given in the animal tissues. First unit, animal tissues is there. There, earthworm, cockroach, and frog are added. Histology. If you see that NCERT book, you can have these things. Cockroach. This is left in that animal tissues. First unit of NCERT book, 11th class. This is the 7th unit in our academy textbook. Scientific name, Periplaneta americana. This is the scientific name of.
Sir, small doubt, sir.
Ah.
Sir, we should follow now only NCERT or academic books, sir?
Only a NCERT book as far as cockroach is concerned for NEET. Because yesterday I told you it was deleted for AP. 7th unit is totally deleted. And 8th unit also some topics are deleted. Up to 6 units no deletions. 7th, 8th units deletions are there. 7th unit totally deleted. And 8th unit ecosystem, food chains, food webs, these are all deleted. So I will tell you again the 8th unit which topics are deleted and which topics are remaining left. I will give you at the time of 8th unit. So today this is actually 7th unit as far as academy is concerned. Periplaneta americana. It is actually originated from tropical America. Origin is tropical America. That's why the species name is americana. Species name here it is there, you see. This is americana. Periplaneta americana. And tropical America is the place of origin, and through ships while unloading and loading in the port, any harbor, the ships carry the heavy loads of wheat, rice, sugar, all these are from country to country. So at that time these are actually introduced in our India. Actually it's not an Indian cockroach. So the two familiar cockroaches of India, our own Indian cockroach is Blatta orientalis, of course not given in the NCERT book. Blatta orientalis is Indian cockroach, original Indian cockroach. Small cockroaches are there in our kitchens, If you see in our kitchens, black colored, this is brown colored. Periplaneta americana is brown colored, larger than Blatta orientalis. So this is a common household pest. Common household pest. Because why it is called pest, it damages so many articles and goods in our house. They bite blankets, they bite books also. What not, because it is omnivore. It feeds on all kinds of food. Even vegetable pieces also they are eaten away by the cockroach, omnivore because. So that's why common household pest. And also carry the pathogens like Entamoeba histolytica, eggs of Ascaris, cysts of Entamoeba, or contaminative parasites. All contaminative parasites, pathogens are carried by this cockroach. Mechanical vector. Already we have given types of vectors. Mechanical vector and biological vectors. Mechanical vectors in which the development of parasite never takes place, but thus they spread the disease from one host to the another host by their infective stages, carrying the infective stages. So houseflies and cockroaches are the mechanical vectors. This is the best mechanical vector this is. That also you can mention, carries so many pathogens. So mechanical vector. Definition of mechanical vector and definition of biological vector also given in the 2 marks question in the 6th unit. So you must remember this mechanical vector. And now it is cosmopolitan in distribution. Though it is originated from tropical America, but now it is distributed all over the world. So that's why it is cosmopolitan in distribution. Cosmopolitan in distribution. Now spread all over the world. So most common cockroach of all cockroaches is our Indian, this American cockroach. That's why this type study is most common cockroach. The name Periplaneta was given by the scientist, Burmester. Burmester is the scientist who gave the name. So Burmester coined the Periplaneta, named the Periplaneta, or coined the cockroach name. Periplaneta, especially Periplaneta. But our Blatta coined by, our Indian cockroach Blatta coined by the scientist Linnaeus. You all know pretty well, Linnaeus is a father of taxonomy. And who wrote the book Systema Naturae? Already we have given all these things. So that Blatta coined by Linnaeus, but Burmester coined the cockroach Periplaneta americana. Okay, so like that, these are all introductive features, and these are nocturnal. They are active during night time, inactive during daytime. Inactive means the hiding places are there. In our kitchen, all spicy spices are arranged in some boxes. So between the gaps of boxes and crevices of walls, and in the cupboards also, they during daytime they hide, and during night time only they come out. So that's why this is nocturnal, and also called omnivore. It is an omnivorous. So in the statement type, these questions are given. These two are there. This Blatta named by Linnaeus, Periplaneta named by Burmester, they are all not there. And this is also not there in the NCERT book, only given in the academy book. Nocturnal omnivorous, it is there, and it is cursorial. Cursorial means running. Fast running insect is cursorial. So cursorial meaning I am writing in the bracket. You take this. Meaning of cursorial is running. So these terms, how can you describe the cockroach? Nocturnal omnivorous cursorial insect, because it is an insect. So the phylum of cockroach, phylum belongs to phylum Arthropoda, and subphylum, you all know. Do you remember subphylum? Subphylum of cockroach is, what is that? Mandibulata. Insecta is the class name. Mandibulata is the subphylum, because the mandibles are the mouth parts. So that's why Mandibulata subphylum. At the time of classification of Arthropoda, I have divided the Arthropoda into three subphyla: Trilobitomorpha, Chelicerata and Mandibulata. So the third subphylum is Mandibulata, included by four classes: Crustacea, Chilopoda, Diplopoda and Insecta. So the class of cockroach is the Insecta. Other name of Insecta, anybody? What is the other name of Insecta? Insecta otherwise called? Can any one of you say what is the other name of insect?
Sir, hexapoda, sir.
Very good, hexapoda, six-legged. How can we identify any insect, not only cockroach? Any insect can be identified by the presence of three pairs of legs in the thoracic region. Thoracic segments are also three in number: prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Each thoracic segment gives rise to a pair of legs. So three thoracic segments, always all insects have three thoracic segments: butterfly, cockroach, housefly, dragonfly, anything, any insect has the three segments in the thoracic region. Each segment gives rise to one pair of legs. How many segments are there in the thoracic? Three. So that's when how many pairs of legs are there? Three pairs of legs. Three pairs of legs is equal to six legs. Hence it is called hexapoda. Order is Orthoptera. Order of cockroach is Orthoptera. Orthoptera means the upper wings are not useful for flying and lower wings only useful for flying. Two pairs of wings are present. In some wings also absent. Wingless insect, already I told you, it is not a true fish, it is a false fish. What is that? Can you recollect it? Wingless insect. All insects have wings. At least.
Sir, is it gambusia?
No, Gambusia affinis is not a insect. It is a fish. It is a larvivorous fish used in the control of malaria and filaria. It eats away the larval forms of mosquito. So Gambusia used in the biological control of malaria and filaria. That is a fish. It's not an insect. So name the insect without wings. Wingless insect is Lepisma, silverfish. Common name is silverfish, bookworm. So order Arthroptera and family Blettidae. Family Blettidae and genus Periplaneta and species name is Americana. Blettidae family is given basing on our genus. So when you recollect the principles of classification, hierarchy of classification, if you remember, Already we have given from animal kingdom to kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. So in that family, naming of family, how can it be done? If you suffix ide to the genus name. Suffix means after the word, the letters added after the word is called suffix. So if any word is suffixed by ide, any genus, that will become a family. So here Blatta is a genus name, Blattidae. In the same way, humans, Homo sapiens, Hominidae, hyena, carnivorous mammal, Hyenidae, Ursus, bear, scientific name, bear, Ursus, Ursidae. So bear's family, Ursidae, like that. So Felicidae, cat family, Canidae, dog family, because Canis is the genus name of dog, Felis is the genus name of cat. That's a Felicidae. Like that, if you suffix ide to the genus Blatta, it will become the family. For both all cockroaches belong to the family Blattidae. This is the systematic position and taxonomical position of the cockroach, Periplaneta americana. And now, the coming to the external characters, we are actually starting the description of the cockroach. Now we enter into the description of the cockroach. External characters. So, regarding external characters, let us see the body is dorso-ventrally flattened. Body is dorso-ventrally flattened. This is the first external feature you have to observe. And second external feature is brown or black in color. As far as NCERT is concerned, brown or black in color. Periplaneta is brown in color and our Blatta orientalis is black in color. So that's why brown or black in color. So the size of the cockroaches varies. Size varies between, this is most important, first paragraph. Now we entered into the NCERT book. First paragraph, it is given size varies from 1/4 inch to 3 inches. So if you want in centimeters, 0.6 to 6 to 7 centimeters. 0.6 to 6 to 7 centimeters. In the inches, centimeters. If it is inches, 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch. But our Periplaneta, size of Periplaneta is, so these two NCERT informations, all these are NCERT informations. You keep third and fourth point is very important, numerical. So Periplaneta size is 34 mm to 53 mm. 34 to 53 mm. That is in the centimeters, 3.4 to 5.3 centimeters. So it is medium size. Largest cockroach is there, but this is a medium size. Periplaneta is a medium size. And our Blatta is the smallest cockroach, nearly 1/4 inch, means 0.6 centimeters, maximum 1 centimeter, or Blatta orientalis. So that is the size of these two. Size generally varies from this. And other cockroaches are also there. They are bright red, yellow, and green colored cockroaches are also there in the rest of the world. Green colored cockroaches also there in the other parts of the world, are also there in the other parts. Should write down in other parts, not in India, in other parts of the world. So like that, regarding color and size, so these are the colors. Color also varies between brown, black, red, yellow or green. But our cockroach is brown cockroach. And our Indian cockroach is black cockroach. So brown or black in color. And nocturnal omnivorous cursorial, already I have mentioned in the introduction. So need not write down here. And here the body is covered with exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is chitinous exoskeleton. It is made up of chitin. Exoskeleton is made up of chitin, a hard substance, a chitin. So this chitin is formed into chitinous plates which cover the body of the cockroach, technically named as sclerites. They are called sclerites. You should underline. What is the exoskeleton of the cockroach? Sclerites. They are nothing but chitinous plates made up of chitin. Hence, they are chitinous plates called sclerites. Sclero, whenever you come across with sclero, it always refers to hard. It is hard to touch. So that's why they are so named as sclerites. These sclerites are dorsal sclerites are tergites. Dorsally, the sclerites are present. Dorsal sclerites are tergites. Ventral sclerites are sternites. Sternites. Or you can also say terga sterna. Terga plural, tergum singular. Sterna plural, sternum singular. So tergites are terga, sternites are sterna. Tergum singular, sternum singular. And lateral sclerites are called, what are the lateral sclerites? The dorsal and ventral sclerites are joined by these lateral sclerites. These lateral sclerites are called plurites. They are named as plurites. Of course, not given, 10th point is not given in the NCERT book. NCERT book only tergites and sternites are given, but lateral sclerites, plurites are not given. So that's why NCERT is incomplete book. That is already, I have given that nickname for NCERT book. It is brief account. Details are not there. So now let us take this diagram, then you can understand the this is head region and thorax, 3-segmented thoracic region, and 10-segmented abdomen region. Last abdominal segment is bilobed. So these are the abdominal segments. They are 10 in number. So now I am drawing, these are the dorsal sclerites. These dorsal sclerites are tergites. Ventrally sclerites are there, sternites. This line is plurite. Here also should demarcate the segmented area. And here there is a compound eye. That compound eye is located, kidney shaped or bean shaped compound eyes are present. And in front of the compound eyes, the phalars are present, which are called the antenna. Phalars also present, namely antenna. So these are antenna, and 3 pairs of legs are present on either side. So these are the 3 pairs of legs with claws. Here also one and another leg here. This side also same. So 3 pairs of legs coming from the each thoracic segment. So totally 3 pairs of legs, and a pair of wings also, the 2 pairs of wings. This is upper wing. This is upper wing, like this, and these are the lower wings. Lower wings are membranous. So both the wings, statement type question it will come. So this is the cockroach. So 1, 2, 3. These 3 are thoracic segments in any insect. Abdomen segment may be varied, but thoracic segments is constant number. So this is a compound eye, hence we must represent like this. Compound eye can be represented in this manner. So this is the external feature of this side. Legs are, wings also present, covering the body like this. This side wings also present. So you can draw the wings of this side also. This is external characters of the cockroach. What is this? Head. And this region is thoracic region. Thorax. These are legs. These are antenna. Both are antenna. They sense the environment. Antennae plural. And upper wing, lower wing. Upper wing also called forewing. Lower wing also called hind wing. Upper wing and lower wing, and this region is abdomen. This is the abdomen. And here ninth segment unjointed process arises, and 10th segment jointed process arises. These are jointed process and these are unjointed. These are called anal styles. Unjointed process are called anal styles and jointed process called anal cerci. So this is the external features of the Periplaneta americana. Now let us pass on to the next page to continue this. That is, these are the chitinous exoskeleton. What are the functions of the chitinous exoskeleton? Let us see. Sorry, 11th point. Exoskeleton functions. Best terrestrial adaptation. Because if there is no chitinous exoskeleton, there is no protection to the cockroach. So the first function is protection. Functions of exoskeleton functions, protection, and second function is the attachment of muscles, places provided by muscles, attachment of muscles, and prevents dehydration, prevents the elimination of water, prevents dehydration. Dehydration means the water loss is prevented from the body because this chitin is covered by waxy layer. So entry and exit of water is totally stopped, prevents dehydration. In this point you write down entry and exit of water stopped. Exit of water is stopped by this exo. These are the so many functions. That's why all insects are successful on land because of the presence of this exoskeleton made up of chitin. So these are all functions of chitin, actually chitinous exoskeleton. You write this point also. Don't forget about the chitin. It is made up of a complex of polysaccharides. Complex of polysaccharides. In the biomolecules you will come to know about the chitin also. There also it is discussed. So that is about the 11th point is very important point regarding the functions of the exoskeleton. Statement type questions are given, so that's why you try to remember this. And then now in the external characters, if wings extend the abdomen, this is the identification feature. If wings extend the abdomen, it is male cockroach. Male cockroach externally you can see and say by the observation of the extension of wings. So wings extend the abdomen, it is male cockroach. If wings do not extend the abdomen, it is female cockroach. Remember, very very important point. Statement type questions also. Do not extend the abdomen.
Sir, then cockroach are sexual dimorphism, sir?
Male and females are there. I will tell you in the abdomen region again. Body we will divide now. It will be divided in three regions: head, thorax, and abdomen. So at that time I will tell you. Already in the insect I told you body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. Even the salient features of arthropod also we have given this point. Head, thorax, and abdomen are the three divisions of the body. I don't know whether you remember it or not. Okay?
Yes, sir, everyone, sir.
Yes. If wings do not extend the abdomen, it is female cockroach. So like that, male and female cockroach. Another identification features also there. I will give you the distinguish between male and female cockroach separately in the tabular form, so that you will come to know about all those points. So this is about the external characters. Now the divisions of the body, that can also be given here only. The body of cockroach is divided into three regions. body of cockroach is divided into three regions. Divided into three regions. What are they? Three regions means, if you want technical term, you can note down this. Of course, not there in the NCERT. Tagmata. Those three regions of the body are called tagmata. So that process is called tagmatization. So these three regions are called head, namely, let us mention them. Here only we can mention, namely, head, thorax and abdomen. Head, thorax and abdomen. These are the three regions of the body in the cockroach. So body of cockroach is divided into how many parts? Head, thorax and abdomen. So let us take this first part of the cockroach is head. Now let us describe the first part of that. So all these three segments, head plus thorax plus abdomen, made up of how many segments? Totally 19 segments. Total segments in the cockroach body 19. But visible segments are only how many? 13. 6 segments are invisible because 6 segments fused to form head region and 3 segments in the thoracic region and 10 segments in the abdomen region, that is equal to 19 segments. So the segmental formula you take, it will not be given in any book, even academy or NCERT book, it will not be given. 6 plus 3 plus 10 is the segmental formula of the Periplaneta americana cockroach. 6 segments fused to form head, 3 segments thoracic region, 10 abdomen. These are fused. So how many segments are there in the head region? 6. These are invisible, but the thoracic region segments and abdomen region segments are clearly visible, but these are not visible because they are fused to form head region. So that is about the formula of the head, thorax and abdomen. Now let us keep the heading head region. Okay, head is triangular. In cockroach it is triangular. So let us take the diagram of the head also. This is triangular head. Sorry. And here these are the compound eyes. Note down the compound eyes like this. In front of the compound eyes, membranous socket is there. From that membranous socket, this antenna are developed. Many segmented antenna are formed from this membranous socket. Just below this socket, the reduced simple eyes are present. So these are the compound eyes. Head is made up of 6 sclerites, Of course, not given in the NCERT, not necessary also for you. But if the head intermediate curriculum, if it is there, it is included. Describe the head of the cockroach is 8 marks question. Then you require all these things. And these are the 2 chitinous plates, which are called epicranial plates. Of course, not necessary. And this is antenna and fenestra. Epicranial plates, then followed by these epicranial plates, followed by this frons, largest sclerate of the head. FRONS frons, FRANC frons is country name. FRONS frons, and this is the smallest sclerate on the head region called clypeus. And on either side, these sclerates are called genae. So genae 2, clypeus 1, frons 1, epicranial plates 2. Totally 6 sclerates are there, and this part is upper lip or labium. So this is the head of the cockroach. It is triangular, and it is
I think lower lip is labium now, sir.
lower lip labium, upper lip labrum.
Okay, sir.
Upper lip is labrum, lower lip is labium, jaws, mandibles, like that. I will give you the mouth parts also regarding head region. So now That is the structure of the head. So here the second point is, it is in the anterior region, located in the anterior region. Same dialogue, same sentence is there in the NCRT. It is in the anterior region at right angles to the body axis. At right angles, you should write down this. At right angles to the longitudinal body axis. The same sentence, you see, observe NCRT book, same sentence. Means like this. A side angle, if you see, this is neck region, and this is first thoracic segment, and this is second thoracic segment, third thoracic segment, neck region. Here the cockroach head is like this. So this is longitudinal axis. Here it is. That's why it is right angles to the longitudinal axis of the body. The meaning of this sentence is this one. So it is in the anterior region at right angles to the longitudinal body axis. Hence, it is described as hyponathous head. Hypo means below, natho means jaws. Jaws are directed towards the ground. That's why it is described as hyponathous, because its location is at right angles to the body axis. Hence, the head is bent like this. So, jaws facing the ground. That's why hypo means below and natho means jaws. Hence, this is described as hyponathous head. Hyponathous head should be underlined. Cockroach head is described as hyponathous because it is located in the anterior region at right angles to the longitudinal axis of the body. That is the assertion reason type question. So anyhow, this is, and in the head region, a pair of antennae are present. A pair of antennae present in front of the eyes. You mentioned this. In front of the eyes, embedded means inserted in membranous sockets. These are the membranous sockets. In the membranous sockets, they are enclosed. So antenna having sensory receptors. So antenna can sense the environment. Any changes in the environment can easily sensed by this antenna. So can sense the environment. Sensing of environment is the chief function of antenna, because they have smell receptors and they have touch receptors. Hence, they can sense the environment very easily. They enter into new environment, they can easily sense that. This is particularly head region of the cockroach. So a pair of antennae are present, and also head also contains compound eyes. Compound eyes you must say, not simple eyes. Head also contain compound eyes behind the antenna. Behind the antenna. Compound eyes are helpful in vision. They are helpful in vision. So that's why compound eyes are there. So, and also at the base of antenna, there are reduced simple eyes. Antennae, reduced simple eyes are present. Reduced, they are not well developed. Only photoreceptors, not image formation occurs. Compound eyes can form image, but simple eyes cannot form image. So reduced simple eyes at the base of antenna, reduced simple eyes present called fenestra. Called fenestra. This term carefully remember. Fenestra. See the diagram already I have drawn. I will show that fenestra in the head region also. In the let us go back to the space. Here these parts are called fenestra. So this labeling is also there. They are the fenestra. At the base of antenna they are located. Okay. Now head bears appendages called mouth parts. Head bears appendages called mouth parts. So what type of mouth parts are present in the cockroach, biting and chewing type of mouth parts. Type of mouth parts, they are meant for biting the food and chewing the food. Hence they are called biting and chewing type of mouth parts. So what type of mouth parts are present in the cockroach? Biting and chewing type of mouth parts, which are the most primitive mouth parts in all insects. Because other mouth parts are also there in mosquitoes and bedbugs, lice, sucking and piercing and sucking type of mouth parts, because they are blood suckers. In houseflies, sponging type of mouth parts are. In butterflies, siphoning type of mouth parts are. In honeybee, chewing and lapping type of mouth parts are present. Out of all these mouth parts, 5 types, the biting and chewing type of mouth parts are the most primitive type of mouth parts. Which are the most primitive type? They are the most primitive type of mouth parts. Okay, what are those mouth parts? Labrum. In the bracket you write down upper lip, labium. In the bracket you write down lower lip, mandibles. You can also write down in the bracket jaws, maxillae, with the help of which they collect the food and bring it to the mouth. Mandibles for biting purpose, maxillae. And lastly, hypopharynx. Hypopharynx means tongue. So there are the 5 types of mouth parts present. 5 types in the mouth parts, biting and chewing type of mouth parts. These are the mouth parts: labrum upper lip, labium lower lip, mandibles jaws, maxillae, and hypopharynx, also called tongue. The other name of hypopharynx is tongue, meant for chewing purpose. So you see this diagram also. If you see this diagram, this is labrum with bristles also there, also called upper lip. Already I have written. And these are the mandibles. Mandibles have this grinding region also. This side mandible is this one, and this side mandible is this one with grinding region. So this part is grinding region. This part is incision. This is grinding region, and this part is incision, means biting region. So totally called mandibles. And hypopharynx. This is
Sir? Sir, small doubt, sir. Sir, is fenestra and simplex both are equal, sir?
No. Simple is technically named here fenestra. Both are same.
Sir, but in the book they given us bite is cut by fenestra or oscillus spot, sir.
Oscillae also other name of simple eyes. Simple eyes or oscillae or fenestra. All are same. Okay? All are one and the same. So this is labium. I am drawing here. This is labium, paraglossa and glossa. This labium or lower lip. And lastly maxilla, cardo, stipes, galea, lecinia. Of course these parts are not there, with 5 jointed maxillary pulp. These are the maxilla. This side cardo, stipes, galea, lecinia, and 5 segmented maxillary pulp also there. This is maxilla. So all the 5 parts I have mentioned here: labrum or upper lip, labium or lower lip, mandibles or jaws, hypopharynx and maxilla. These are the mouth parts of cockroach. Okay. That is. So, okay, let us stop today. Head is completed. Thorax and abdomen tomorrow we can see. I can end the class. Thank you.